One teen killed, 3 other teens injured in shootings just this weekend alone. One of those shootings just happened just about an hour ago.
Yeah, it's been a tragic weekend in Aurora, but now activists are saying something has to change after another deadly weekend in Aurora. But what's the solution?
Denver 7's Sloan Dickey begins our coverage tonight from Aurora. And Sloan, what do we know about this latest shooting that just happened?
Yeah, the Aurora Police Department tweeted just minutes ago that another teenager has been sent to the hospital in relation to a shooting, this time an 18-year-old male. Fortunately, it does look like he is going to survive, but this is in addition, as you mentioned, to 2 other shootings, injuring 2 other teenagers and tragically taking the life of 1 other. Now, advocates I spoke with today said this is a tragic trend and it needs to stop.
The kids that are struggling virtually, they can come here.
For Jason McBride, youth intervention is a labor of love.
We've had a pandemic with youth violence.
During COVID, he says, struggles for teenagers dealing with tragedies such as suicide, violence, and crime has reached a boiling point.
When we talk about some of those traumas that everybody is facing, you know, all these kids know somebody who's been killed, unfortunately.
McBride works at the Struggle of Love Foundation, founded more than a decade ago to directly reach teenagers at risk of committing or being a victim of a violent crime, a problem exacerbated by COVID-19.
Some of these kids, you know, honestly are like ticking time bombs because they haven't gotten the mental support that they needed through this isolation, through this pandemic. And we're starting to see some of those things play out on the streets right now.
Playing out this weekend when 3 teenagers were shot. 1 teenager died. He was a member of Struggle of Love.
When we talk about some of the stuff that has happened recently in Aurora, it was one of those kids that was in here. He was one of ours.
Police still have not identified the victims of those shootings, but advocates say any teenager who dies leaves behind a family who mourns them.
I have children at home, and it's very personal. It's very personal, I believe, to every mother on the planet when we are watching another mother bury their child.
Community leaders say lots needs to be done, but the first step is to listen.
Please talk to your children. Please love on them. I don't care if it's your grandchild, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie, because all of you guys are related here in Denver.
And to see that every life lost to gun violence is too many.
It's unacceptable to lose one, right? It's unacceptable because we shouldn't be losing anything to gun violence.
Now, those advocates say anybody who knows any teenager who is in a crisis right now, they can go online to struggleoflove.org and find help. Jacqueline?
All right, thank you so much, Sloan.